last November you were in attendance for this. You're back again, Mike. Why is it so important for you to support Keyshawn and DB3 like this?
One, I'm going to always support Keyshawn. Been supporting him ever since he stepped into the ring. And I found out that he was from the city of Norfolk, my hometown. Two, I'm a big-time boxing fan, and how could I miss this being in my hometown? And certainly we just want to be there and represent Keyshawn and all these great fighters, man, who are going to put on a great performance and doing great things for themselves.
What was last November like for you when Keyshawn came out and Booker T. Washington band? What was that like watching that for you?
Last November was fun. Look, man, I expected Keyshawn to come out and get a win. He did it in an amazing fashion. And, it's going to be a good day of excitement, good night of excitement. They got some amazing fights. And these guys are ready to be competitive and ready to go.
How important is it for the next generation to look up to guys like you to carry it forward?
Yeah, I think it's extremely important. The next generation, they going one day be, putting on for the next generation who's going to come behind them. And so, I think everybody now is starting to understand what being a role model really means, and taking that, and making sure that we do everything possible to conform to the each one teach one method. So proud of Keyshawn, proud of all the guys who come from this area who make sure that they always pull back into the community. That means more than anything.
Coach, only one for me. What's it like to be like this bond of 757 athletes? Because you guys have really shown up for each other. They supported you, you supported them. Pretty cool thing.
Yeah, we all support one another, and how can we not? We've all grown up together, been through the ups and downs, and we want to continue to be that for one another. So this is a beautiful thing. Like the turnout has been amazing, and we just got to keep it going. And the day that I see that it's not happening, we'll all make sure that we reach out to each other to make sure it do happen. So congrats to the city of Norfolk putting this on again, and it's been an amazing week.
We'd be remiss, Coach, if we didn't ask you about the announcement yesterday real quick. The Lincoln Financial Field game, you and Del State. Talk to us about how it came together, and once it's confirmed, how did that feel?
Yeah, a lot of dialogue between me and Deshaun. Just trying to, find an event that's going to be, a venue that's going to be worthwhile. And look, the link is right down the street. And so, shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles, Jeffrey Lurie, for allowing us to use the field on the Thursday night and tear it up, because that's what we're going to do. But look, that's what it's for. It's for good football. It's for good. It's going to be a good night of football in terms of Thursday night, and hopefully we'll get a nice crowd and draw some good ratings, and we'll see who wins.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Appreciate it.
Good, Mike.
Thanks, man. That's your question about Coach. I'm going to be here.
Ron Goodall, FightHype.com. I'm here with the legend Michael Vick.
Yeah.
I just had a quick question. You were about, I think, 10 years old when you were in the Boys and Girls Club with Pernell Whitaker.
Oh yeah, we came to the Boys and Girls Club. Yeah.
And now you're the OG when it comes to Keyshawn. What similarities, and essentially just from your time being the young protege that you later became to now Keyshawn, what can you draw in comparison, and what did, I guess, between you and him and also Pernell?
Yeah, just an athlete that's trying to represent your city, represent your family, represent yourself, being a role model. Knowing now, I think Keyshawn understands he got a lot of young men who look up to him. And so, he always walk around with a great attitude, smile on his face, keep his family with him. And, he's the businessman for a reason, learning on the fly and doing all the right things. And I think most important for Keyshawn, he got a strong team around him. And that means a lot.
You feel like it's a full play, paying it forward circle, because you saw Pernell, and then I know he's not here, but now you got to see Keyshawn in the growth, where he's at.
Yeah, when I first seen that Keyshawn was from here, he was boxing, and, I watched him, about 5 or 6 years ago. I was like, man, this is what we need, because, we ain't had that since Pernell. And Pernell was everything to boxing. So a lot of people would tell you that. So I think the thing is, now we got another true champion, a guy that we can call a champion, and he's from here. He's from where we from, and that means a lot. So a lot of football players, a lot of basketball players, baseball players, but now we got a boxer. So I think that completes the grand slam for us.
Awesome, appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.